What is up, everybody? It's Sunday night. It's 7 o'clock. It's that time again. And what's up, Timmy? I see you in the chat. I see, fuck, it's nobody important, just Adam. And Masuko, I'm going to guess is how you pronounce that. We are back, and we have some random thoughts. I'm 35 hours into Starfield, so we'll get into that here in a little bit. And welcome to the FNP podcast. In case you don't remember what that's for, that's the Fanboy Neutering Program. And I think tonight we're going to do a little bit of neutering. Maybe a whole lot of neutering.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get down to it. Down at the bottom right, we got the king of the taters. What's up, Crispy Bomb?
French fried taters, everybody. How you doing today? Yeah. Let's get into it. That's it.
Nice.
Well, that was short and sweet, just like Pete. Yeah. All right. Next to him, we have the official drummer. What's up, Scrub?
Hey, what's going on? I'd just like to say that I will now be going named as I am the Mantis.
Oh,
I've been loving this game. It's been fun. So
I am the Mantis. Ooh.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All
I'm
right.
the Mantis. Good to see
Throw the
everybody here.
Mantis.
Let's go.
And Adam, dude, you don't even have air conditioning in the UK, so that's weird. And then we have the panel pony pumper. What's up, Piniac?
Yay! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Fair enough.
Done for now.
And
Let's
we
go.
have Kratos'
Let's go.
third cousin, 3 times removed due to chlamydia. What's up, Bomber?
nah, I'm doing pretty good. Just excited for the weekend because football. It's football. It's nothing but football, and that's what we like to have it down here in the South.
Sports.
Sports, all the sports. Just football though, and soccer. But nobody else cares about that around here. But it's okay.
Yeah, not like a bunch of
Soccer
straight
and
guys sitting around watching other straight guys pat each other on the ass in tight pants, right?
That's the only way to do it.
That's
The
the way to
only
do
way to do it. That's how I grew
Yeah.
up. Wait.
That's why I don't watch football. Got enough of that shit when I played in high school. Yep, something about this just
They
ain't
run,
right.
they fall. They run, they fall. Right.
Something about
No,
them
I just thought it.
patting you on your booty you don't like. I understand.
Yeah, there was something about that shit just didn't sit right with me. I don't know what it was. It was just kind of weird, especially when the coach used to do it. Yeah, it's a little strange. You know, back in the 80s, you know, they could do
It's
that
better
shit and
than
get
the
by with it.
priest.
It was a little strange.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. I'm going out there on the field, buddy. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird back in the
You
day,
got a
man, back in
broken femur,
87.
walk it off.
Oh, yeah, dude. It didn't matter what was happening. Oh, your hand's broke? Don't worry. It'll grow back after practice. It's okay.
You heard her.
And now, that's it. All right. And then making his first appearance on the podcast. And finally get to get him on. What is up, Pixel?
What is going on, Wilmy? And you guys should have warned me that intro slapped that hard. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait till you see the ending, the outro.
I was ready to put some doom on. I'm like, what's going on? Let's play.
That's right.
You'll be really ready for it at the outro. So, without further ado, let's get into the little discussion here. I've been watching all week long. Everybody going back and forth. Baldur's Gate 3 versus Starfield versus No Man's Sky. There's no similarity between either one of these games, people. I know, I get it. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. It's all my fault. Actually, we'll blame it on Bomber anyway.
I mean,
But
might as
here.
well.
And yes, we still call it Twitter on this podcast. If you don't like it, oh well, we don't care.
Nice.
But I'm watching this go back and forth all week long. I'm seeing people, you know, praising Starfield's numbers. I'm seeing people still bitching about review scores. And it blows my mind that you people have this kind of free time in your life. Number 1, get a job. Number 2, go get laid. Number 3, maybe actually play some of the games you're talking about. But
Some folks can't do either.
exactly. But I will say this, and you can hate me or you can take what I'm saying seriously. I have 35 hours in Starfield now. I don't think this is a 10 out of 10 game. I don't think this is the game of the generation. Is it a really good game? Yes, it really is a good game. Is it one of Bethesda's best games they've made? Yes, I think it is. Does the game have issues? I've had a few. I didn't have crashes. I've seen some funny stuff actually. Like a dude's head coming through the airlock door. You can just sit and punch his head, and it still kills him. And his body is Yeah, and his body's still outside, which is kind of cool. I've had the I guess the inventory glitch with one of my ships, which if you didn't see it online, I did stay true to my word. I named one of my ships the Elvis Vibrator 4.0.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I said I was going to do it, and I wish I could show you here, but it will not let me pull that up for some odd reason. But there are some issues. It's a Bethesda game. We kind of expected that. I mean, if you've ever played a Bethesda game, that's what they're known for.
I almost feel like they do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do too. And I've not ran into anything, game breaking or anything like that, but I've ran into a couple little issues here and there. But the glitch that I ran into last night, and it really kind of pissed me off, was the inventory glitch. I emptied everything out of my ship, and that bitch was still carrying 380 some whatever. It was still over encumbered. It took me 2.5 hours to get this thing to 0. And it had nothing in the cargo holds, nothing stored anywhere. But I kept getting the glitch. And the other one I had, and I'm almost ashamed to say this, my stupid ass spent 9.5 hours on a glitch mission.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh wow.
I'd be fucking pissed.
That's fucking dedication,
I was running
my
around.
God. Dedication.
I was running around this moon or planet or whatever, looking for, and I'm not going to give away anything in chat, but you're looking for one of the powers. I'll leave it at that. And you're supposed to listen to like the distortions that pop up on your display. So you're supposed to watch for that, and it's supposed to pop up an objective. 9.5 hours later, that fucking objective never popped up. I covered this entire fucking planet on foot. On foot.
Well, you have no other way, though.
Which brings me to another issue with the game. Number one, this bitch needs a mini map of some sort or something. And number two,
vehicle.
When you're in scan mode, which a lot of missions, you do need your scan mode.
Yep.
That's an obvious thing. When you're in scan mode and a giant fucking cricket comes and eats your face, there's nothing you can really do about it.
Nope.
And let me tell you, my ass got reamed by some giant fucking crickets.
Did you call yourself Captain Fuckface? No.
No, I did not. But the thing was, if you've got your scanner popped up, it's so complicated. My game didn't want to switch over because you have to drop the scanner to pull your actual weapon.
Yes, you do.
If not, you're sitting there with that fucking little mining laser.
That mining laser, that's pretty dangerous. Why didn't you use it?
Because mine only does 4 in damage, and that cricket just laughed at my ass when I hit it with it. The cricket sit back and goes, "Yeah, bitch, watch this." And it hit me one time and took my head off. And that was the end of that. Oh, dude, this motherfucker made Jiminy look sad. I mean, he was mad, dude. He was throwing up gang signs and shit. I mean, it was rough. That's my only issues with the game. And like I said, it's not bad. I'm really into it. And I'm not heavily into RPG type games. I'm into the story. Sarah said I do. Me and her, we're trying to figure out how to get married and all this shit.
You're about to lay the hammer. All right, I hear you.
Oh, it's already been laid.
Oh.
But the thing is, and I found out she gets jealous, which is ironic. She gets jealous if you spend time with another woman in the game, which I thought was kind of funny in a way.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm serious. She actually gets jealous. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot if you're with any character, actually. But that's my only complaints. There are small complaints. But like I said, do I think it's a game of a generation? Nah, I don't think it's a game of a generation. But it's a damn good game, and especially it's a Bethesda game. You're going to have some screw ups and some glitches. It's kind of expected at this point, especially if you played their other games. So that's it for me. What's your all's thoughts?
I'll let somebody else play it a lot more than me.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go first.
Okay,
You
cool.
go first.
I saw the menu screen when I loaded up on Xbox Cloud, but I didn't have a controller plugged into my laptop. So then I exited out, and that's as far as I got.
Oh Jesus! Come on, man.
Well,
So,
you should start a YouTube channel then, sir.
So you prepared
Exactly.
yourself to get
My
jacked.
opinion
That's
is
what it.
Did you burn the
No.
children?
you have to actually play the game to do that, right? So
No, you don't have to play a game to give a review on them anymore. Remember?
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
apparently that's not required.
Yeah.
Talk your
No,
shit.
That's no. I like. There's some funny clips out there, and it's just like, oh man, this is hilarious. And I'm aware the game is probably pretty good, but
Oh, it is good.
yeah,
I mean,
you just knew that this week was gonna be busy on Twitter. Let's just say that much, for better or for worse, right? So
Yeah, both sides
Muted
got
a lot of people. I muted a lot. And I usually don't do that. I'm one of the last. I'm not Wilmy. I usually, dude, I muted a lot of people. Like, dude, I'm like, dude, I can't even argue with this person. It is literally like talking to a fucking wall. I can't do this shit. Like, and I'm just like, like, because blocking that usually starts this whole like, I'm gonna get screenshots and shit of this person talking shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? I know you don't care, but I just because then you know me, dude. I go off on fucking tangents. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but at the end of the day, like, stop comparing three different games that are three different games. Like, yes, they're RPGs in their own aspect. Even No Man's Sky, you could technically call it an RPG. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit here and act like they're all the fucking same. Like, they're three totally different games. And if you're into, the two other ones, like, I'm into Bethesda games. That's
what's
why I
the
like
third
this
one
game.
that we're talking about?
It's No Man's
Freaking
Sky, Baldur's
Gate,
Gate,
no
and,
reason.
and the Starfield. Like, it's just
Why
like,
is Baldur's Gate
Because
involved?
dumbass people
Because
out
it came
there
out this week.
unquotable.
That's right, and it's
and I keep
comparing.
exclusive in
Dumbass
quotes.
It's
people that are just like,
complicated.
it's an RPG, so it has to compare. I'm like,
Design-
it's not even the
it's a
same thing.
creative decision.
It's
because-
not even the same kind of RPG.
Freaking
though.
turn-based
nah, not even close.
Dungeons and Dragons RPG. Like that it is more complicated, more advanced than anything Bethesda can even think about making, and or the people that made No Man's Sky. Like, they're a completely different game. Like, not even in the same realm. Other than the fact they wrote RPG next to it, that is it. Stupid.
And No Man's Sky's been out for how many years now?
Yeah, I
A
mean,
lot.
And
But
I
that's
bought
the-
that game when
that's
it
the
first
only one.
released.
yeah, that's the only one that you can, I guess, compare because it's the only other space game that people care about.
Also not comparable.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's not
Bal-
even close. It's not.
Sorry.
I
even-
mean,
I
it
cut
makes
you off.
way
I
more
apologize.
sense using No Man's Sky as a comparison than it does Baldur's Gate.
No,
or
100%.
Whatever.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, you can
you
use the
know,
comparison,
they're-
but again,
But,
still
yeah, I
different
mean,
games.
Again,
but,
they're both totally different
mhm.
yeah, it's
game
just
styles. Just because they're in space and you have ship and you can walk. And wait, you can walk? Oh man.
But when you
as you can
When
mind.
you have a gun, yes, you can have a gun.
But you can't see your feet as you
Are there
walk. So
moons?
I mean,
Yes.
can't land on gas
moons.
giants, that's some bullshit.
There is a gas giant mission though, just in case you needed one.
Oh man.
Well,
You can't land though.
oh, correct. The 0 out of 10. This game sucks.
Come on, give it a 3 at least.
No. Even
No,
the main menu is underwhelming. I mean, come on, it's like pathetic.
the
Yeah,
music
I'm,
is
I'm
awesome.
like 94 hours in at this point. I'm absolutely underwhelmed.
What? 94?
I'm at
Lord,
That
have mercy.
far yet.
I'm at 8 hours. Watch out.
94 hours. Yeah. So
You're way ahead of me.
Yeah,
this
you're
is
definitely
gonna
ahead of
be
me.
my game with a shit no matter
Did you
what.
beat the main campaign yet?
What? Who does that? No.
I don't know. There's people like,
Why?
I'm on new game plus
Let
8
me
right now.
let me buy this
How?
brand new epic RPG and let me go ahead and just blaze through the fucking
No,
main
you want
story.
to be a god, right? You
Who-
want to be a
who
god when you end
plays
this.
Any Bethesda game like that, like stop playing, right? No. So I
They do.
haven't even I think I've seen maybe I don't know 4 of the main missions at this point, and I've just been running around just doing shit. But
Yeah.
and I mean getting caught up in shipbuilding and base building. So I'm enjoying the No Man's Sky part of the mini game because that's what No Man's Sky is in this game. It's a mini game,
That's
it's not the main part of the game.
It's just a sandbox, right?
So I've been enjoying that part of the game. Just the exploration part and just the crazy missions. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's crazy. I can land on the gas giant. I have a gas ship.
Mine's solar. I bought mine from Tesla. I have to stop every 30 light years and recharge it though. It's a bitch.
See,
How long does it take to charge that
Luke's
cell
just
phone?
called you out and said you better get to New Game Plus as soon as possible because it's
Arizona, that's 81. Oh, me? Well, yeah. I mean, I know that New Game Plus got some things going on, but I need to level up a little bit first, and I need to get at least I want to get the my shipping business up and running, right? Being able to ship items across planets. That's like my goal at this point.
Starfield Jeff Bezos coming through.
Yeah,
coming at
yeah,
you.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can
You
become
have
an
2-day shipping?
Yeah.
you can become an intergalactic drug dealer. Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, of course you can.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's what the mantis is.
Yeah.
I wonder if people were tagging me in a photo yesterday of a ship looked like it'd been hoarded. So I guess I'll do a like a biohazard cleanup in outer space.
There you go.
That'll be a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, you're trying to get away from reality, Wilmy. You're trying to
Yeah, you got yeah. Thanks, Rib. You got a point. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't get away from
Yeah.
real life.
That's the thing I'm working on next. Is my next steps is going to do my outpost in the ship because I hadn't done it yet. I just been doing random stuff, and like I said, I got the Mantis outfit in the ship, and the first time I rolled up on some folks and they started freaking out, it's the Mantis, and they took off. I was like, that's awesome. If I can make it through the whole game being the Mantis, it just gives me a little bit more immersion in the living the space pirate, whatever kind of thing you want to do in the game. So I think is, to me, like I said last week, I don't have enough hours in it to say is the game of the generation because I haven't finished the storyline and there's just so much crap to do. But is it my favorite game of the year right now? Definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm with you there, dude. I've got some hours into it. Not Diablo 4 hours yet, but I'm
Until
almost
that
there.
Modern Warfare 3 drop, until that Modern Warfare 3 drop.
Modern Warfare 3 drops. That's it. That's game
new
over.
COD comes out. You get that new COD, like a new fresh pair of
I'm waiting for
Jordans.
MK1. I don't know, but whatever.
No,
Dude,
but
all I care
Cyberpunk,
about is the end
Phantom
of this
Liberty.
month,
Ooh,
man. Cyberpunk,
fighting
oh my
games.
god.
Yeah,
Cyberpunk's
Phantom
gonna be
Liberty
amazing.
come out next month, so I might have a different. But this is my
month,
favorite
at
game
the
of the
end
year.
of this month, sir.
I thought they moved it all the way into
26th.
October.
26th.
Yeah, this month. Yep.
26th.
So I might need to
Getting
finish the
closer.
game quick.
You have a little bit over 2 weeks, sir.
Might need to finish the main story, go back to Game Plus later. Yeah.
Well, see, that's my issue right now. Like, I can't even. I haven't got into Starfield yet. Like, it hasn't grabbed me to like steal me away from like Halo or Rocket League. Like, I haven't played Diablo in a few days just because of that.
Oh,
too.
wow.
I've been busy too. Plus, also Diablo, it's kind of.
Well, me probably hasn't even played it in like 3 weeks.
Dude, I have not. Yeah, I've been off it 3 weeks now.
It's lost its welcome. I'm
Call of
not
Duty.
as excited for it anymore, unfortunately. Maybe October that'll change, but right now I don't really care.
No, it
Well, they're
won't.
adding
You're done with it.
vampires to the game, which I thought was a little weird.
No, it makes sense because they're trying to. I get what they're gonna do, story wise.
Well, yeah,
but I mean, it's fine. Like I don't
Are you
mind
gonna
that
care
portion.
when that happens?
No, I don't. I'll just kill everything. That's the whole point. But like I want Starfield to grab me, kind of like what Cyberpunk did. Just make me fall
To
into
me,
the
it
world.
has.
And so far, it just hasn't done it to me yet. And I don't know if it's just I haven't made it far enough because I've only played 8 hours, and it's probably true. I know there's a few games I've played that literally it took me around that 10 to 14 hours to really like all of a sudden hit something, and all of a sudden I'm stuck into it. But because I mean, I've heard everybody having fun with it and all that, and I'm just ready for those. I guess a little bit of story portions that get me where I'm wanting to be a certain person. And if it allows me to do it, then cool. If it doesn't, if it just forces me to be a part of a certain legion or whatever the hell they are, then I'll probably just drop the game. But
yeah, no, you can't. You like me. That's going to be my problem. Is because like, you end the game and basically like you're good with everybody, but like some of them hate you a little more than others. Like that's kind of my goal. Like I'm not sitting there like. Like let me end the game just to end it. Like it's like this dance around like using the persuasion and stuff in certain situations, but also like being like, you know what, you should die today, and that's, you know what I mean. Like,
see, like I didn't want to be part of the constellation, but it like requires
you don't have. Well, you use it.
As
You
soon
got
as
to
you talk
use
to them,
that.
you're like, you're part of the constellation. I'm like, I didn't want to be part of you at all. Like,
you got to be one of those closet fanboys about it, dude. You got to be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to use you to get to this spot.
See, that was kind of like
and
rubbed
meet
me the wrong
these
way. I was
people.
like, I didn't like if I said okay, cool, like because it gave you that option to say, yeah, I'm in. I'm like, no, I'm good right now. But then it's like you're part of the cause. I'm like, no, I'm not. I didn't even say I was.
Now, I did a
You're
funny
throwing me
mission.
into the group.
I did a funny mission yesterday. I'm not going to give it away, but you go to the governor of a certain planet, and he will ask you to go get his ship. He wants you to destroy it.
Oh,
Nice.
He doesn't want you to board it. He wants you to blow it up.
I'll blow it.
So I docked on the ship. I found out Homeboy's secret after I killed all the people that hijacked the ship.
You space docked?
So I went back and blackmailed the governor. I got 250,000 credits for that.
What?
Yes.
That's
And
My
a ton
man.
of stuff off that ship. I mean, because Homeboy killed his wife on the ship.
Hey, no spoilers, man.
Spoilers.
Her body
you
was
didn't-
laying
you
in the
didn't
hallway.
You didn't
Lord
go
have
too
mercy.
specific. It's okay.
But the
Just
funny
finish it
part
up.
was I went back to him and it gave me the option because I blew the ship up after I got back on my ship. So he paid me for blowing up the ship and gave me what I was supposed to be doing it for. And then it gave me the option to blackmail him. Then I blackmailed him. So I came out great on that little mission. And then he goes, I better never see your face here again. I thought it was funny.
And you still, like, if you cross paths again, I wouldn't doubt there's like, especially you have persuasion, like enough of it, you could be like, well, do you want me to use this? Do you want me to tell everyone? Like that's what I love about these games. They kind of like, you get into like wrapped in this weird like side quest story that you know you would think has nothing to do with it, but then all of a sudden you end up back on the same planet and you're like, okay, I'm done with this quest. Oh, here's the main quest. Let me go back here. And then all of those things that you did on that side quest, all of a sudden, like somebody will say something or something like will interject on it at some point. It could be bad, could be good, could be neutral. Those are the type of things I love. Like, that's why this game is going to take me forever, because it's going to be single player games are more like I go back to it when I feel like I want to go back to it. Like, I've been playing it a lot lately, but it's like I still like, love my, engagement with just playing with people. So it's like you don't do that. Like I go on offline because I don't want people blowing up and just seeing pop-ups all the time. I go offline when I'm on Starfield. And then if I'm like, you know what, I need a break. Let me go play whatever I want to play. It's multiplayer. Then I go online. But lately I've been offline because, if I'm going to play anything, I'm going to try to find something on Earth, which is very hard to do because there's nothing there. And you should just leave. Don't bother. Go find out what happened to Earth. Don't bother what I was doing, because I've been walking around Earth for a while and I don't think there's a point to it.
The trick to Earth is finding. You need to find books
Read the books.
in the world. Yeah.
Yes.
They'll give you coordinates to important places on Earth.
Like Fenway Park, right? That's the spot.
Who cares about Fenway Park? Nobody. But
They give you directions to the last Blockbuster store.
I would actually
give you
love
directions
that.
to the Alabama Brawl.
I want a picture of that. I want to see that store. Yeah.
You just walk up and you get like a flashback or something from like somebody else because you like grabbed an artifact or something. Like you get a flashback from like on Earth during that. That's the cool shit I would like to see. Kind of like, that's where I'll give Cyberpunk a lot of credit, dude. Like when it came down to like you go on side quests and stuff, man, they made it super immersive. You know what I mean? Like it really.
Yeah, Pan Am was super
freaking
immersive.
amazing.
I'm sure when we remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very immersive.
Yeah, she was.
So was all Cunningham
think
too.
about it though. I mean, I know like a lot of people played it at the beginning, and it was kind of broken on certain like systems or whatever, even on PC at times. And I don't know why, but the 1X it wasn't terrible, and then I started getting ridiculous like glitches that were game breaking. And I was like, let me just stop. You know what I mean? And then I started playing on the Series X again, and I'm like, man, this game, it has its nuances. And the thing is, you got to realize is that it's still it's in one city. It's kind of, you have one planet to be on. Like, we're talking about a lot. And there's also going to be a lot of mods that come out eventually. And there's going to be a lot of DLC. Like, this game is not going to die for years. So you have to be mindful of that. And I think at the end of the day, people could say whatever the hell they want. If you enjoy the game, you do. If you don't enjoy the game, you don't enjoy the game. It's okay, but just don't be a douchebag about it. That's all I'm asking. Like, don't hate on people for enjoying the game.
Impossible.
I mean, but that, maybe
people are jerks in general.
Maybe, being a jerk has only helped the game, because that's what it feels like. Like, it's gone up because people are just such a-holes now. It's like, dude, I hate this, that I can't play it, and I'm gonna lie and say I'm playing it, and then get called out by a PlayStation developer.
Talk about Jeffy. Oh, now, dude, I'm telling you that was
the best
little
burn I
back
ever
and forth
saw.
Was freaking
amazing.
amazing. I think it was the best way to catch somebody in a daggum lie. It was beautiful. It was honestly was beautiful.
It was violent as hell.
And I know,
you hadn't seen it,
and I understand, and I know that people are probably like, "Oh, you're only doing it because it's Xbox." I'm like, dude, I would have laughed at anybody that did it.
I'm laughing at anybody that's lying that hard about something they did.
That hard,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly, just like that. Well, that didn't freaking happen in the game, dude. But
actually, speaking of Xbox fanboys, I saw one that's like, "Oh, we're going to review," but anybody that I find out that is following me or anything that is review bombing Spider-Man because of what they did, two wrongs don't make a right. I don't want that shit. Okay.
But also remember, open
just unfollow me. Whatever you want to do. Like, and if I see it and you did it, I'm just blocking you. I'm not even going to mute you. I'm blocking you. I don't give a shit. Okay. Because this is not a game we play. Okay, like, I'm not sitting here like hating on Spider-Man just because people are hating on Starfield right now. That's not my goal in life. Sorry, I'm playing a game and enjoying it. I will defend it at times, because sometimes I feel like people haven't actually played even the small amount that I have. You know what I mean? Like, compared to like Wilmy got like 15 hours over me. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I can't say what some of these things have said. So I have defended it, and then I've said, you know what? It's like talking to a wall. Let me stop and let me chill out. And, that also comes from like being on here. I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, like, I'm talking to a wall, and I'm the one that's looking stupid in the end. And some people need to look at that.
Hey, you said it. We didn't. Go ahead.
Well, no, seriously. Like, but some people on the other side or other spectrums, and using different games and comparing them and this and that, all I'm seeing is you're not playing the game at all. You know what I mean? And it just so happens that now I'm just gonna be like, get Jaffies, and that's what I'm gonna say, because I'm like, dude, like, you're setting yourself up for somebody to call you out and explain something that happens to just about everyone in the game, and you're gonna sit there and look at them and try to do these vague terms and all this gaming nuances that you're gonna call them and say, well, it doesn't set up this and it doesn't do that. And then they're going to be like that, then they're going to go into this one little part and they'll be like, oh, well, that didn't happen. And it never happened. And then they're going to be like, by all means, please.
I saw one of the reviews as well. Somebody said, this game sucks. Glad I only paid $1 on Game Pass to play this horrible trash game. When they took away the $1 Game Pass before the game even came out.
Exactly.
So, or now what I've seen now, they've been putting on Twitter, people are review bombing the game, and they're using people's names from Twitter that have podcasts or whatever to try to mask who they really are. And it's just
for
why
review
go
bar,
through all
I
those
saw
links?
that. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. There's no sense to do all of that.
And it's wrong any way, shape, or form. It's just not right. Just don't do it. Just go play the game. If you want to play on PlayStation, go play. If you're ready for Spider-Man, let's hear about it. Let's hear all of your excitement. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like let's move on past this. But no, they just can't. And it's just like, I keep seeing it, even though I mute more and more people. And I'm like, dude, why does this keep coming up? And I think everybody, that
it's
doesn't.
a very popular game. It's in the zeitgeist.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
That's like I saw somebody this morning talking about Fort Solace. I like Fort Solace myself on my PS5, and I like Starfield, but that's okay. But I don't know, man. People are just weird, and it proves that humanity we're fucked. I mean, let's face it, we're screwed as a species. We're done.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even enjoy a hobby together, right? This is, considering the number of games that have come out this year, we should all be having a good time right now. Like, all the back and forth is just crazy. Like, everybody has something to play at this point. So you would think people would be spending more time actually playing shit as opposed to being online talking shit. So,
well, I'm a firm believer.
Wow,
most of these dudes, if they actually play games, won't be able to, bitch online all day.
This is true.
They'd actually be busy doing something.
You'd be busy playing something, yep. Or you would be talking about what you're playing, right? As opposed to talking about stuff that you're not playing. So,
because I've got a long list of people that are on my PS5. I've never seen them play any of the games they talk so highly of. It's kind of weird because they talk about them and they defend them, but they never played them.
Stop pointing at me.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't you, but I'll check you out and I'll turn mine on later.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that people have enough.
Baldur's Gate's on my American account, okay? So don't look for that on my account.
Yeah. I know I'll get flack, but I don't see how people have enough time to make their edited videos and screenshots and go into photo mode and take these beautiful pictures and stuff. I've tried to do that a couple times on this game, and I've realized, man, I've spent the last 15 minutes doing one picture, and I want to play the game, So hats off to them, but there's just so much stuff to do for you to sit there and be on Twitter. You cannot be playing video games if you stay on Twitter that much and keep up every 5 minutes. Who said this first and who said that? And did you catch what was on the last spaces? I just clipped it and I'm gonna make a video. And it's like, oh god.
Or everything that they see, they make a video on it. That amazes the hell out of me. Oh, I've got another video coming out today on YouTube. You just put one out an hour ago, fucker. Yeah, holy shit.
People do have amazing amounts of time. That shit is real. Like, if when you see me online doing my work on Twitter, I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time to play at that time. His
boss.
And my boss don't care about that. I get the work done. Feel me? So I'm working and talking shit. But after work, you don't see me online, bro. I'm playing games. I got time for that shit.
Yeah, people never cease to amaze me, man. Not anymore. It's just sad, honestly.
They don't love the craft, man. But I guess for the older bears out here who've been around for a long time,
a week and a half,
we appreciate good games, man.
And then every week and a half, someone will go completely off the rails, and you're just like, wow.
It feels like it's weekly at this point. Honestly, these dudes ain't missed a beat for a decade. Like, I have a saying, like I say, new day, new narrative, because it literally feels like it's every day somebody got some dumb shit to say every day. I'm like, yo, y'all don't love gaming, man. Y'all just don't. Y'all don't love the hobby. Y'all don't love it.
And it depends on who it is. Someone's got a new narrative every hour. Like, there's one in particular that really never ceases to amaze me. That's Red Dragon. I don't know, man. I just picture this dude. He's like a living meme in my head. He's like 500 pounds sitting around in like a pair of, Guess shorts and no shirt.
You say Guess?
It gotta be
a
Guess.
Yo, triangle. That
triangle.
Nah, he's wearing a pair of stonewashed Lees. Dirty stonewashed Lees.
And he's just sitting around in this old broken gaming chair, with a milk crate under one side, holding it up. And he's just, keeps posting this shit on Twitter all day long. And it blows my mind, dude. He's got this type of free time. And I've had the dude blocked for years, but I see people screenshot it. And I'm like, how the hell does this dude, how do you have this much energy to dedicate to something?
Well, he's got a blue check mark. So, I mean, you got to put some time in there if you're going to be getting paid.
Well, I've got a blue check mark. That don't mean shit. We're not all idiots.
That's the thing.
Said if you want to monetize, you do. Yeah.
You got to put in
I
that
don't,
work.
I don't see how, like, MBG, how he can do 4-hour streams by himself talking, and then the next day do another 3-hour stream talking about the same topic, but
Do you
just
follow him? Why?
nuance changed to it. I don't know.
All these motherfuckers must DoorDash or some shit for a living.
I don't know
I'm
how
guessing.
you do it. It's remarkable.
Here's your Big Mac, lady. I gotta get home and make a new video. I just don't get it, man. How people have this type of time to just hey. I really don't. I'll never understand it.
I barely have enough
or
time
be
to
on
not
play
even
the games I
trying
want to play.
podcast.
Like, good
I
lord.
don't see how people be on, in 1 week, I'm on 6 podcasts a week. I'm like, geez.
Oh, dude, I've been down that route a couple of years ago. I would do like, I guessed on several. When I started falling asleep on the various podcasts, I'm like, yeah, it's time to hold back.
I'm on
I
one.
can barely
and
make
that's
this
good for
one.
me.
That's about it.
That's good for me.
I'm about to say kudos to you. If you can do that, kudos. Geez.
Yep. And I was even dumb enough to do them through COVID. I had COVID and was still doing podcasts, falling asleep at my desk.
Yeah, you was beasting, man.
Yeah, I was like, yep.
I think I did 6 podcasts in 3 days.
Oh, good.
At
Oh,
one
shit.
point.
Hey, no.
Yeah, this was at the beginning, but yeah.
Must have been a new topic every time too, right?
Hell no, it's the same shit over and over.
This is my third in 3 days, and that's like
I know how to spin it.
So I'm like,
There was 1 week that I did like 11 podcasts in 5 days.
I mean, how many
And I was
times
like,
can
yeah.
you talk about the speed of the PS5's SSD and Xbox has no games? I mean, Jesus, you can always spin it so many ways.
Yeah, that's what I say, man. You
5 in
can't.
3 days. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You can't, keep repeating yourself so much, and I don't see how people has the attention span. Because why do you want to listen to the same podcast over and over, just regurgitate the same news? That's another issue I have.
Back then, I actually got invited on PlayStation centric podcasts, but they tend to delete when I'm on. I don't know why. I wonder. There's only 3 that have happened that don't exist anymore, but I was definitely on there. So I always look at that and I say, well, I'll take that as a badge of honor and an FU to the sky, as I like to say, like, whatever.
Yeah, I just don't understand it, man. I don't get it. I never will get it. I get bitched at every once in a while from people. I'll get a DM. Man, I'm gonna quit listening to your show because you never show up in my chat. What time's your show? 11 o'clock in the morning. Do you realize what I'm doing at 11 o'clock in the morning during a weekday?
Working.
I am not sitting around waiting on Uber Eats to send me a fucking order to go pick up. I've got fucking real estate agents calling. Sometimes I've got sheriff deputies calling. Sometimes I've got government asset managers calling. I've got employees calling. I don't have time to sit and listen to your podcast. I just don't. And then if I did, why do I want to hear the same thing that we could potentially talk about on Sunday? Not being a dick, but I mean, I'm just being realistic. I really don't want to hear your opinion because I have my own opinion. So, and you're not going to change my opinion. If I think something's shit, I'm going to stick with that. You're not going to change my mind, and I'm not going to change yours. So, it's kind of pointless. And all y'all got really damn quiet, and that's unusual.
Oh, because it's the truth. I think we put a
right
cap
there,
on
yo.
it.
No, you were preaching. I was letting you preach, bro.
You was on the pulpit. You gotta let the man
We're gonna
rock.
pass the collection plate. We like the money that folds, not jingles.
Yeah, no shit. But I mean, that's the thing, man. Like last week, every guy on this panel will tell you. Last week, I was fighting with, oh God, I was trying to renew a Freddie Mac contract, a new fucking workman's comp contract, all this crazy shit. And I'm like, and I rarely even get to talk to them a lot of times during the day anymore. So it's just like, Jesus Christ, I don't have time for all this other shit. So yeah, the day of, making 16 fucking podcasts in 2 weeks just don't happen anymore.
No.
I just can't do it.
Plus, it's just exhausting. Even if you could do it, that's exhausting, man. Like, I don't know. Again, like we've reiterated so many times, you can only talk about one topic so much, and that's what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about the same thing. There ain't nothing different. There ain't nothing twisted a different way. No, it's the same shit. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm glad that we have this time to get on here and bullshit with each other and whatever, but we know that everybody else is talking about the Starfield shit and people getting saying it's trash or whatever, and they haven't even played the game, that sort of thing. So it's like, everybody talking about it, but hey, we have our own little thing, and if you're not part of 5 other podcasts or talking about the same thing, you're not get as bored with it. You know what I mean?
Well, if anybody in the chat has played Welcome Back to Volcano High, I will send you a link so you can join us. So I want to hear you talk about that game.
I am curious. I am curious if anybody played it.
I'm damn curious if anybody's played it.
Well, it took so
I don't
long.
even know what the hell you're
People
talking
forgot
about.
about it.
Called
And then-
Goodbye
then-
Volcano
Dinosaur.
High.
Oh, dude, and then it
Starters.
finally just was like, it's out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no fanfare at all.
I wonder why, because it doesn't
Sony
look
was
like
like,
a game
yeah,
anyone
we're
wants
not
to
going to. Sony was like, yeah, it's an indie game. We don't even want to show this off.
That's kind of like a Bug Snacks, in my opinion.
But then again, they did love the cat game, so I don't know.
The Stray was okay for an hour.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
2
was
hours.
about it.
I mean, I hate cats,
Yeah.
so that's the reason why I never
Played it and put it down. Like, I'm good. This is not my game.
Someone say I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I played it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
I like the
Yeah.
cat in Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, it's the only game I played with a cat.
Hey, High Five Rush was cool. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
that was a good game.
See, Bonner found a game he liked outside of Diablo 4. That's
I
a miracle.
did. I did. And I beat it.
Yo,
Now, of course, I
man.
couldn't go through the whole thing like a lot of people like doing and doing all the
Game
collecting of
Plus.
stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Like, after I beat it, I was like, cool. If they come out with more story, I'll play it for sure because I enjoyed it. But other than that, no, I ain't go. I ain't
But did you
put
like it
myself
more
back in
than
there.
Rocket League? That's the question.
Do what?
Did you like it more than Rocket League? That's the question.
Oh, hell no. So look, it's very hard. And this is going to be it.
Bomber, Rocket League, or Call of Duty? Pick one now.
Oh, shit. No, I'm
Damn,
not.
that was
Just
good.
no.
I mean, right now, I will say right now, Rocket League.
Oh, goodness.
But we'll see what.
Oh,
we'll see how.
scrub about that. I'm
Really?
Shut his mic
Well,
off.
oh,
Shut
yeah.
his mic off. We're not doing this here, man. I'm not listening to this.
I gotta agree with Bob.
Look,
Rocket
I
League's
like-
pretty good.
I love my COD. I do. I did get tired of it. I don't know if, also I've only been, here and there I'd play with Scrub and we had definitely had a great time, but then most of the time I'm playing by myself and I do get bored with, I hate to say, Call of Duty playing by myself all the time.
Well,
so-
if you get
Plus, I
tired
also
of
love-
yourself,
Well,
Shoot me a DM.
my thing is I do love Warzone and not a lot of
Yeah,
people like
I
playing
suck
Warzone.
at Warzone. I'm
And-
horrible at Warzone.
And I enjoy it more than just playing the regular multiplayer because I don't know. I guess I did get tired of the whole like you have to unlock this gun and this attachment after you unlock this other gun, but you have to use this other gun that you don't even care about or ever want to use. You have to use it before the other one gets unlocked. It's just bullshit. It's just stuff that I can't stand that they did for this game. For the
yeah,
unlock.
that did get annoying in the last one
Dude,
too.
so annoying. That's
Kind of
why I
like
was like, I'm kind of
Diablo.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's 100% just like Diablo. Like Diablo has pissed me off. They piss me off now. Like I'm mad with Diablo. Yeah, 100%.
That's why it's good to play with friends. That's
Mhm.
the reason
I
I
agree.
play COD as much is I have a group of like
Right.
about 15 of us in our little clan, and we have a little message board that we work on to see who's on. And no matter when I get on, day or night, there's at least 3 or 4 of us on, and it's fun. You goof off, you have your drinks, and we're too old to play pickup basketball around the corner
Right.
and talk crap. So, but you can still sit in your chair and shoot people on a video game and talk crap and goof off and find out.
And
what
it's actually
everybody's
legal to
doing.
shoot people that way.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In every
Just don't
state.
talk too much shit because then Xbox is going to ban you.
Oh yeah, you got to make sure
Oh,
you're
they
party
don't.
chat
They
now.
don't do it. They
But,
do that, but they don't do nothing about it.
But again,
You
don't get
gotta
it twisted.
be saying
I will
bad
be
words.
buying
Yeah.
the whatever big edition that
Oh,
COD has.
I pre-ordered it.
So-
Yeah. That's all
I'm not going
right.
to say anything because I'm going to say I'm not going to buy it. Then I'm going to buy it.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
buying
you-
it for the
you're
campaign at
buying it.
least.
You're
For
buying it.
sure.
Oh yeah,
I know you.
No, what you're gonna do? You're gonna pre-order it to play the beta, and then you
That's
might
also true.
cancel
And
it.
then you'll never forget to cancel it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it on PlayStation so I can play it on there first,
Early
cancel, and then
access.
pre-order.
And see, that's what
on
I
Xbox.
did. That's what
Thanks
I
a
did
lot,
last year.
FTC. Thanks a lot, FTC. Early access, PlayStation beta.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did last year. I had it
So
on both consoles.
One last time. Let it go.
And the weird part, I'll play it. I'll play multiplayer. And
Mhm.
don't get me wrong, the old man still has a lot of really good reflexes. But I'll prestige like 5 or 6 times, then I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to play this anymore. And
Yeah,
I'll
if
never
I
touch
didn't
it
have
again.
friends on there, I wouldn't play it as much as I do.
Yeah.
If
I
I
will
didn't have
say-
the multiplayer aspect, I definitely wouldn't be on as much.
I will say Modern Warfare 3, with them coming out with the old maps, that's probably gonna tie me in just off of that alone. Like no matter what the guns are, it's gonna be the maps, and it's gonna be glorious to go against the noobs that have never seen these maps.
Yeah.
All these young kids that don't know
That's
the
going to
map
be
yet, so
what
we're
makes
all
me
gonna
want the game.
Yes, 100%.
And then a lot
That's
of
the reason
old
why I want
heads have timed out. They don't play it anymore. So
Yep.
you got a good fan base that are
and
just
they may
learning.
come back. Shoot, the old heads may come back. But holy shit,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to probably be definitely the number one sold COD. Of course,
Well, it's always the number one.
Well, I know it's going to be the number one game of the year. We know that. Like, that's simple. But I'm just saying, like, I think it will outsell every COD without a problem this time.
Oh, yeah.
I think with zombies, that's 100% the biggest grabs. I think so. And
yeah,
also
no Russian.
Plus
no
everything
Russian's gonna be back.
Plus everything that you buy in current Modern Warfare 2 moves over to Modern Warfare 3. That's
exactly
huge. That is huge. All your, things
guns,
are 20
camos,
bucks.
operators.
So if you got a certain, skin that people don't like and they took off of the thing and you still have it, you can still use it.
So to bring your Nicki Minaj skin forward is what you're saying?
No.
Yeah.
I like,
okay,
I
now
like
I got a
the
question. When did Call of Duty? I thought this is like a military sim. I've been seeing some of these skins, dude.
Yeah, they're goofy.
It's called Fortnite, dude. It's called money.
Not everybody wants to play Fortnite.
That's exactly what it is. It allows people to go. It's just like all of a sudden you're gonna see Master Chief in Call of Duty very soon. We will know that.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Thanks a lot, FTC.
And that will be amazing, honestly. Now the funny part is he'll die with a bullet, which is just like Fortnite, which is weird. But
I'm here to tell you though, as a veteran, if I was in Iraq and I saw Nicki Minaj coming at me, she's gone.
Hey, look, Laura Croft looks badass. Though,
I mean,
not gonna lie.
I haven't seen that.
But if you were still active over in Iraq and you saw Snoop Dogg coming at you, you'd be like, "Come on over, bud. Come on over."
That's right. Snoop Dogg's in there now.
Show me that green.
Nah, they all going down. It's a trick.
Show me that green.
First of all, Snoop Dogg's gonna be so slow. I'm sorry.
He's gonna be high, dude. He's gonna be sitting around eating brownies somewhere.
People like, it's just Jay-Z.
His skin should have like a huge joint just hanging out of his mouth. Not a cigarette either, just a huge joint just hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, because he ain't shooting nobody, man. He's laid back and chilled. They
had that other operator that was ganja himself. I mean, it was all green and had like the smoke or whatever. Like it was literally.
Yeah, every game there's a weed component to every game. Yeah,
he's bumming everybody's MREs and shit. No,
I'm for it. Like I love all those skins. Like I don't love all the skins. I just think it makes sense why they're doing the skins the way they are. Though Nicki Minaj in there kind of throws it all. I think it's like weird, but whatever. It's gonna sell, and it probably has sold very well. But I mean, crap. They added.
No, let's put
Dude, they added the dude that does those little YouTube shorts or whatever. The dude that always just like put his hands up in the air, like showing you something that was simple to do or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah. They put him in Fortnite. Guy. So I mean, like
the Series S guy.
Well, let's just do it. If you're gonna do it,
I don't know what.
Put like a rivalry in there. Like what's that dude's name that was with Rihanna? Chris Brown. Put him on one team and Rihanna on the other team.
I'm picking
and then when you're Chris Brown, your finisher is punching somebody in the face.
Yeah, I mean, add some realism to it. If you're gonna do it,
they could do R. Kelly. He could piss on somebody. That'd be great.
See, you took it from me. That's what I was gonna say next.
It only works if your account is like 14 years ago.
Oh wow.
See, that'd be R. Kelly's move when he's parachuting into the map. He just pisses down on everybody.
What's Bill Cosby move?
Oh,
Make you
I just heard that in my head too. Bob.
If your account is a female, you just pass out as soon as you enter the lobby.
In the lobby. You want to put
I shouldn't joke about Will.
Damn you, Dave Chappelle. But I mean, seriously, man, if you're going to put all these famous people in there, put the real shit they go through on there.
Or put people
like
who
Madonna.
play the game. That's why
Like
I'm glad
Madonna
Snoop
going
said
against.
I want the new Madonna, so she's scary looking.
Yeah, put her in there against her plastic surgeon.
Oh
And
Jesus!
fucked her up.
Man.
All right, so we
Madonna
just need
versus
celebrity
Britney
deathmatch
Spears.
back. Is what you're saying? We need celebrity deathmatch. That's what we need.
Celebrity
That-
Deathmatch was
there you go.
awesome.
Like bringing
That
back
was
Tanya
awesome.
Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let them all go at it.
Real life rivalries. That's right.
Jose Canseco and all the MLB.
And what was the one on MTV with the claymation? What was that one?
That's
Celebrity
it.
deathmatch.
Celebrity
Deathmatch.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
The best. I mean, Marilyn Manson. Come on, yo.
You can find it on Paramount now, by the way.
Yes, you can.
I actually watched a few of them a couple of months ago and laughed my
They're
ass
so
off.
good. They're still good to this day.
Yes, they
They're
are,
still
dude.
good.
Because the
they're
thing is
still
with
relevant.
claymation is it's like a timeless
Yes.
kind of format, right? It doesn't like get
I mean,
better.
look at Gumby.
Because
Gumby
some
looks
dude
amazing.
has to
Mills Lane.
model the shit. You just
Let's
don't
get
get
it
I'm
on.
Gumby Dummit.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
Gumby
gonna look
Dummit.
Fine.
Oh yeah, that's Eddie right there. That's classic.
I'm telling you though, like, I mean, Activision just needs to get their shit together with everything else, though. That's all we know. But COD, they know what they're doing. They're they're going to piss off some people, but with them bringing everything back, like especially with Warzone, they're bringing slide cancel back. They're bringing all that other shit. It's going to blow up. I promise you. Like because all the YouTubers and stuff like that are going to be. It's going to be the top game again streaming because you got slide cancel. You're going to have the good snipes, you're gonna have the crazy maps. I mean, it's just you're getting what Verdansk is coming back, so everybody's gonna be excited to be playing.
And bringing Deadly Silence back.
Oh yeah, that too. Mm-hmm. As long as
they need to bring some back.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and it's smart. I mean, they knew what to do. I just think it's funny that everybody this time around was going against Modern Warfare 3 because of who was making it. But now everybody's like, nope, we're good. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, Sledgehammer did what it needed to be. Did they get everything everybody was mad that they took away?
Yep.
It's hard to get mad at you. But it shows you, too, that all it is Game Plus. It's Game Plus because why would they ever let you bring all your operators, your weapon camos, all that stuff? It's all on the same platform. It's because it's Game Plus.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't supposed to be a game this
year.
It's
a DLC, yo.
Yeah, it's extended DLC for $100. And somebody's gonna tell me, no, it's not $100, it's $70. No, for me, it's $100.
You know damn right it's $100 for you, and you're not even pretending. It's $100
package. That's
guaranteed.
right.
Guaranteed. $100.
So it'll be fun.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, I think it will be fun.
When folks talk crap and you get to beat them after you talk crap. Oh yeah, the thing that I'm pulling back, we might get lobbies back because they're letting us pick maps now. So if they're letting you pick maps, you might stay in the same lobby with the same team you just beat because you get to pick the next.
Just watch out that open mic though, because Xbox will start canceling.
Oh no, it's gonna be talking mad crap. I can't wait.
Those open lobbies. Oh, shit.
Man, if they were doing that back then, I'd never be allowed near another Xbox.
Dude, nobody would. Everybody be kicked out. Like none of us that played during Call of Duty days on Xbox. And
that was a different time for sure.
Oh yeah.
Man, we used to get into some wild discussions.
Hell yeah, we did.
Discussions.
I don't even remember even saying GG ever back in college.
No. Good not. No. Come on.
No.
Ain't no damn way. Mm-mm.
I mean, I could translate that into some.
No, because it's always like your mom's a bitch or I fucked your mom last night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was.
I had so many 12-year-old kids digging up my dead mother.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
I've never been called the N-word by so many 8-year-olds in my life.
It's funny you say that.
The N-word
they could have been 10. They could have been 10. All right.
It's funny you say that though, because my buddy Brood, we used to play together, and Brood is a deputy sheriff. here in the county I live in. His entire family works for the sheriff's department in my county.
Mhm.
And he had a dude, man, talking all types of shit to him. Brood is 6'5" and about 300 pounds. You do not want to fuck with Brood if you see this guy on the street.
Probably not a fat 200 pounds either.
No,
300 is what you're
no.
saying, right? He's like a
Yes.
brick shit house, 300 pounds.
Yes, me and him grew up together. We've been best friends forever. And this kid, I don't know if he was a kid or not. He talked mad shit.
Of course, it's a kid. We all.
And he was talking about coming to his house and stabbing him.
Oh, shit.
Well, Brood was like, look, bitch, I'm a real cop. He goes, do you realize this is against the law? And we're all sitting back going, is this really against the law, dude? Because, I mean, how are you going to know where this motherfucker's at? But I mean, he had this kid in tears. His mother came and got on the headset.
Mhm.
And Bruce's like, I will come
He
arrest
deserved it.
him and arrest you. Needless to say, he was blocked a few minutes later by whoever was on the other end of that headset.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, those lobbies are more entertaining than the game.
Because I can't stand playing a team that talks a bunch of crap, especially if you just beat them and they're like, oh, you suck. You can't. Y'all got lucky. And then you don't get to play them again until maybe 2 days later. No, we going right back to the same match, same team.
Yep.
Here's a
Again.
War was
all
bad
over
for it too.
again.
Just
Yeah,
run it
we're
back.
doing this
Yep.
all over again. Run it back.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
know I know
We
that,
talking all
Willie.
that noise.
Yeah,
No,
Gears
hey, I
was
will
bad
say
for it
Gear-
too.
Gears
Yeah,
of
we
War
were
lobbies
bad,
were,
bro.
Geez, I think they still are. Just because,
No,
Dude,
they don't talk. No, I'm telling you, nobody
like,
talks.
I
They go into a
sucked
private
at that
party.
game. I always sucked at Gears. It was fine. I'm okay with saying that I sucked at Gears. I'm okay with it because I don't play the game anymore. But when I
Yeah.
did play like number 1 and 2, I played it for a good bit for online. I still sucked. But man, I'd rather go to COD lobby at that point, man. Like they bring you down to a level, like they took you to a level like you just
Oh yeah.
are really just the worst player in the world versus
Yeah.
like COD. They just want to sleep with my mom. I'm like, whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
And each game have different lobbies because Halo players, they don't talk shit to each other. They talk shit to their own teammates.
Yep, that's so
You
teammates.
suck.
talk
We
shit
could have
to
won this
everybody.
game if it
That made me
wasn't for
stop
you.
playing Halo. Like they
Yep.
be on your ass.
Halo is definitely a team. The Halo and Rocket League are both the two
yeah.
games that will 100% make your team go against you real quick.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now, Cyber, I wouldn't tell nobody to get off my lawn, dude. I had one kid. It was supposedly his mother got on the headset talking to me. And I was like, bitch, just because you spent your life on probation don't make you a lawyer.
Oh wow, that was pretty good.
So, yeah, my brain works in very weird ways. And Fork will tell you, never try to insult me. It never works out.
Don't piss
And you-
this man off.
And never try to get into a word argument with me.
Oh yeah, no, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah. But like one night we were telling this one kid, he's like, is your mom home from the strip club yet? And he got a little offended. But yeah, dude, some of
Just a
those,
little
some of
bit.
those lobbies,
her shift she don't get off till 2.
yeah, some of those lobbies were brutal. But now don't sell them short. Far Cry was pretty bad too. If you ever played Far Cry Online, 1 and 2.
No, no.
Yeah, I never played
that's
the
a long
multiplayer
time
for
ago.
Far Cry. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to play dirty, man. We would take like the dune buggies and we would sit fucking charges on the dune buggies. And we would send somebody out to kamikaze.
Oh,
He
yeah.
would jump in the dune buggy and he would haul ass to their base and he would jump out and then we would blow the bitch up and take half of them
Yes.
out. And oh my God, dude, the amount of hate we would get for that shit was unbelievable. And back then, you could report people for unsporting behavior on Xbox. And I used to get that shit all the time. I mean, it was just funny. They'd be reporting us. It was unsporting. Hey, you can do this shit in the game. It allows us to do it.
Mhm.
We're not cheating. There's nothing wrong with this. We just thought of it and you didn't.
I used to
So-
do that in Killzone. I'd be the operator that had like sticky C4s, and I'd throw it to the back of my guys when they'd run past me. And when they'd die, the other people would run toward the corpse, and they would get blown up.
You're that
Nice.
motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
Nice, well played.
That's kind of
That's
what we were doing.
Dude, that's an IQ of 1,000 right
Yo.
there. What are you talking about?
I played, dude.
That's
I played
funny.
a lot of Killzone.
You just
on
be
my
like
1
doing
and 2,
something.
I
And
played
you
a
throw
lot.
the C4 on your guy, and then like 3 minutes later, you'd get a kills thing pop up on your screen. He's like, I didn't even shoot anybody. Like, oh
And that's
yeah,
no-
I remember. I put the grenade on the C4.
That's no
I'm like,
worse than the martyrdom perk. Used to be on Call of Duty.
Oh,
Remember the
yeah,
martyrdom perk? You dropped a grenade and you died.
yeah. Last chance.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
martyrdom,
martyrdom,
That's-
whatever.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It was no different than that. We just thought of it, and these guys didn't, and they were pissed about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we, in Far Cry, you could set the fields on fire and shit. And if a bunch of them are laying there with snipers in the grass, we just set the grass on fire. Fuck them.
Everybody get smoked doggies.
Yeah. And this one kid's like, well, man, I hear your accent. You probably live in the woods. I'm like, no, bitch, I live at your mom's house. Shut up. I mean, if it was, they always, bragged about my mother. So I figured, fuck it, why not? And yeah, Battlefield Bad Company 2 was another good one.
Oh, dude. Well,
Oh,
Battlefield
man,
in
they need to
general.
bring Bad Company back. They need to.
They really
Yes.
they do a lot with Battlefield, but yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Because you'd have
Yeah,
somebody in the building, you'd be blowing that building up. They were not happy.
Oh, dude.
Another World War
That
II
shit was
game.
epic, dude. That shit, like,
Yes.
the Bad Company, like, really pushed the envelope. And that's where, like, dude, I'm like, how'd you revert, like, farther away from how good you were at one point? Like, I was like, I'd go and try some of these games, like, it'll drop an EA Play or whatever, and then it'll go on Game Pass. And I'm like, dude, I can't get into this, dude. I played a game better, and I'm like, dude, bring back Bad Company, do Bad Company 3. I don't fucking care. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
even Battlefield 3 and 4 were actually good. They just with whatever
I
this
love
shit that
3.
came up, whatever this
Yeah,
shit
they
that
just
came
weren't
out with
as good. Yeah, but they
it's
were
2024 or whatever it's called. It's just 2040.
They were
Yeah,
good,
I
it
don't,
just
I
didn't
don't
have
know
the
EA
where
just
they went.
downgrades shit. That's what I feel like. EA just downgrade. Dude, people are complaining like hell about the new Madden. Oh my god.
Well, it's
You know
good.
what I mean?
Okay,
Well,
sports.
EA, what do you mean
Okay,
downgrade?
sports.
EA doesn't
look,
upgrade or do anything else. They
Just
just
like
do
2K.
the same
Stays the
game
same.
over and
just
over
like
again.
2K, they have any sports game right now.
$70
It's
for a
the
roster
same
update.
damn game. Just here's a roster update, and
No,
here you go.
those
Because-
are the games that
NCAA.
they should.
Well, I
all
mean,
be
what did you guys expect
gas
from it?
games?
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
they should be gas games at this point. I
Yeah,
stopped buying
NC
EA like 5 years ago.
No,
I
you're
don't-
Smart
right.
people know what
Yeah,
they
you're
expect,
right.
but they still
Yep.
like the
But
reason.
I will buy.
Innovate is because like Madden's
Yeah.
gonna probably be like the 5th top selling game this year.
Look, NCAA
Just like
2024
every year, right?
will be
So,
bought
I'm
next
buying
year.
it.
Yeah,
But
you
see,
guys
this is
are
what they
buying
used to do back in the day. All the like cool, innovative stuff, they put it in NCAA first,
Yep.
and then if people liked it, they would put it in the mat.
You're right.
So
Yep.
NCAA
Yeah,
always
yeah.
had weird
Like,
It was the
stuff.
proving
Wild
ground.
cat
Yep,
off.
it was the proving
Yeah,
ground.
they would
Yep.
have like the crowd noise would affect the way you played, or all this different stuff. Mascots
Honestly,
dancing.
I think
Bro, bring
Mutt,
back minicamp, dude. Like
but I
for
also
Madden,
think,
bro.
but I think
Come
Mutt
on.
completely destroyed Madden in general
Yes,
because
money,
I think
money
Yep,
did.
that's
all
the
they
goal
care
of the game
about,
now.
all they
Yep.
care about is Mutt because that's what makes the money. So to me, it's
Same
like
with FIFA.
then just like FIFA,
I
just
stopped
then
playing
just
FIFA.
just make those games. Like I guess make Mutt and Foot by themselves, and then just do a roster change for whatever Madden and FIFA you
You
bring out. Like,
technically
Right,
could
for the
get away with
franchise,
it.
right? 'cause
like
they
let
don't
me
upgrade the
pay
franchise
20,
mode.
$30 and I get an upgrade of that and we're good. Like that's all
Nah,
you're
they
doing.
know they
I
can
mean,
get you for 70, so you know.
no, I know. It's,
No, but NCAA is gonna be nasty. Even if it's
Oh, I
sucks,
cannot wait.
I'm buying it. It's getting
oh,
pre-ordered
100%.
and
It's getting
everything.
bought. Even if it plays just like Madden, it's going to be bought because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
Auburn.
mean,
I don't care.
I expect more jank from players in the in the NCAA ranks. Right, I expect mistakes to be made. So,
But I hope to God they
they're-
stay away
yeah,
from
They've
online.
had so much
their
time.
program
though.
makes a lot more sense. Like it's the NFL stuff that bothers me, right? When the right guard is pulling out and he misses the block, like this motherfucker's rated like a 90. How do you miss that block?
Yeah.
But in college you expect it. So their engine always seemed, for me at least, the NCAA games always played better than Madden.
Mhm.
They were always
Yes.
better games.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly, they did.
And to me, I just had more fun. I guess mainly because it was like, I guess maybe college is more realistic than pros. Like in my mind,
I loved it. I loved it.
My mind, I can get to college before I can ever get to NFL. So I like college. But college is a little bit faster paced. It was As far as all
Yeah,
those
it's a more
games.
open game. Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
more fun.
And then
yeah,
Road,
it's definitely more
crowd.
fun. Yep.
like
Yeah,
the
you had
Road
the
to
crowds.
Glory, amazing.
Yes.
I mean, come on,
Uh-huh.
like the best ever to start out. Whatever
You get to play all the way from your high school all the way up.
dude.
And then you could migrate your player
Then you can migrate
to
to Madden. Yes,
Oh, I used
They
to
used
love
to
it.
try
Yeah, that's
back
awesome, yeah.
then. That's the thing, though. They used to try. They actually tried to make an envelop. Like whether it be the franchises were better back then. Like the last good franchise I played from a Madden was 2010, dude.
Well, it's
Madden
because
10?
you know why they had competition. 2K
Here's
was
the-
making football
And
too.
right now, EA's got competition in the soccer game because they lost the FIFA license. So now it's
now they had
EA
FC.
FC 2024. It's like,
Oh,
okay, are
yeah.
you guys gonna
Yeah,
actually
football
do
club,
anything
yeah.
now, or
Well,
are
that
you
was
just
FIFA.
gonna?
That was the whole FIFA thing. They just dropped.
Who
FIFA.
cares? Like
FIFA
maybe
bucks.
EA will actually innovate again with a
They
sports
put their
game.
feet to the
Nah.
fire, motherfuckers.
You're talking about EA, dude. They're not innovating shit.
Not with the sports games, anyway.
Nah, because they're going to sell regardless.
Of
I mean,
course
they
they
always
are.
do.
Madden will be a top 5 game this year, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they should. I think they're holding off.
12 years.
They're holding off until the Dallas Cowboys wins the Super Bowl.
Oh shit.
Well,
And they're
that's
going to
gonna
redo
be
the entire
a couple
game.
more decades.
The last time I played Madden was when
PlayStation,
Ray
please
Lewis
buy
was
EA.
on the cover. That's the last time I played Madden.
I
Yeah,
don't
that'll be
care.
on
One of them
PlayStation
should.
27.
I'm just saying anybody. I'll just say PlayStation just because at least that'll equal
Dude,
out.
freaking Take Two could buy them. I don't care. Like they need a
Take Two
revamp.
takes way too long to make any damn thing. So no, let's not give them to Take Two.
That's 2K.
But
2K, I'm not seeing enough
But
complaints.
it's the same
about,
damn
I feel
thing.
like.
They're the same as Madden. Look at 2K. Look at basketball.
microtransactions. You want to talk about that?
Basketball is the same
game.
freaking. The game blows donkey balls all the way through. It's the same.
Oh,
Yeah. $50 for a
Palmer is
haircut.
losing his cool. That's unusual.
So bad,
$100 for socks.
dude. To play, no, I ain't even worried about. No. Like I'm not. I don't care about the MT. My problem is the gameplay. The gameplay is the same. It's the same freaking thing. And then they have the story, which is bullshit. It is terrible. It is the worst. Like no
player.
I could write it better than what they wrote. And like I'm like, what are y'all doing? And then on top of that, your creator player looks like dog shit. I've looked at loaded their thing on Twitter, like showing their player what they look like. Looks like The Sims is what it looks like. It's like
no. So you're saying Bethesda characters look better?
barely, but yes.
Yeah, actually.
But
not-
like
it-
it kills me that you have NBA, NFL licenses, and you can't even make these guys even look like the actual players. Like
time and money.
I'm going right along with you, Bomber.
Time and money.
But and that's the problem that we get is a yearly freaking release of these games, and that's why they look like dog shit, because they looked like dog shit last year. Like it's going to change the next year, so it's like that's our problem.
Well,
If they would quit making a yearly release, then hey, we'd actually have probably a decent game every few years.
do like Activision, have 7 studios making one game.
No shit, right?
That wouldn't
Call
make
of
a
Duty.
difference. It wouldn't make a difference. They don't have any competition in the space.
Yep.
That's the reason why.
Yeah, so they have no desire to do it.
Because
They
EA
have-
stopped doing
They have
basketball.
neither desire nor reason. Why should they?
Well, what's
bother?
Call
There's
of
no
Duty's
competition.
competition?
I mean, it used to be Battlefield, right? I mean, there
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
something.
well, it
No,
kind of
it's
was.
nothing. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
I mean,
Call
that
of
was
Duty
nothing.
its
Well,
own
no, it's Fortnite with Warzone and stuff.
Right,
and,
right.
Battle
not
Royale.
direct, right? So they're just competing for the minds, right? The eyeballs of the young or whatever. But the sport games don't have that kind of competition because
Because
especially
Call of
NFL,
Duty was
there's
great.
there's no 2K anymore. So
Call of Duty was great because Medal of Honor was the game back in the day. Call of Duty usurped Medal of Honor. I used to play Medal of Honor every game all day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Call of Duty knocked them off the throne. So you gotta have competition, like you say. Gotta have competition.
Yep, I agree. And
That's
most
what made
of them don't.
Starfield so good was because of No Man's Sky.
That's exactly what it was. No, but you're wrong there. It's because Balls on Your Gate was exclusive to PlayStation.
Yup, exclusive.
And some people still think it is, and I don't understand that. Thank you.
Which they're lauding that as exclusive to PlayStation, but Starfield being on PC and Xbox, that's not exclusive. I'm still trying to figure that one
and
out.
even the devs from Larian said the game is coming to Xbox this year.
Yeah,
So,
they just announced that. Yeah.
Because
And
Phil,
there
they
was
met with
one guy-
because they met with Phil and said, "Fuck that split screen bullshit."
And there
Get
was
rid of
one
that.
guy actually
And I was like, "We
arguing.
can do that right now." And Phil's
And
like,
the
"Okay,
funny
do it."
part, there was one guy actually arguing with a dev,
Well, yeah, I remember
saying,
that.
"No, it's not." And the guy like, "Dude, I worked for the company that made this game. I mean, seriously, I
Well,
know
I think
more
he
than
was the
you."
creative director, wasn't he?
I love when people
Yeah.
argue with like the actual devs and they're like,
Oh, it's
"Source."
amazing.
It amazes the shit out of
Source.
me. It's like, Billy, sit down before your Burger King shift and shut up.
Yeah, give your balls.
You know?
a tug.
They need you on them fries now in these Twitter streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Need you to
Hang
Get
salt
me
on,
on them
guys,
fryer
hang on,
screens.
I gotta create a space for this.
You need to change
Use all
out
that
the oil
salt you
out the
got and put it
fryer.
on them fries, please.
There you go.
I mean, damn.
Speaking of salt,
Oh,
I'm not
there
gonna
you go.
accept any
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I saw a
spoilers, by the
very
way.
interesting post from him.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh
And-
it.
yeah.
Have you?
Well, it's
Which
salty.
I
one?
did.
I have not seen anything from him. So.
Somebody had reposted it, and I had the displeasure of seeing it.
I think I know what you're talking
And yes. And why does this clown still have anybody that pays him any mind either? I don't get it.
because
You have been made fun of on your own show to the point where you ran off the show in tears and deleted the entire podcast. By was it Colin that was making fun of him? I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about that was a while back when
Yeah.
him and Colin were getting at it.
But he's
Okay,
deleted
well,
it more
When
than
he
once,
called Colin onto his show and started
Yeah.
talking about
saying
Yeah,
you don't play games.
Oh my god.
yeah, so,
you're
yeah,
talking
because
about
of
this
credentials,
dude.
credentials,
Oh,
man,
Lord.
credentials.
And you know,
trophies.
you do all this dumb shit. You've been called out so many times, but people still look up to you. I
Because
don't
there are
understand.
people online who are dumber than he is.
I don't think
That's
they look
true,
up
and
to
that is
him.
exactly why the
And that is
Kardashians are still on
sad.
television.
Yep.
You're right.
I don't think
Or
they
those-
look up
or
to him. They
those,
just like to hear what
them
he
cheeks.
says.
I don't know.
That
dude.
is- that-
they do pump him up, so it's like to me, it's like you're looking up to him. In my
Because
Yeah,
opinion.
but I had
he
one
has
dude-
a podcast to say what they want to hear.
Yeah,
I had one dude actually message me or tag me. I don't remember what it was. Going, hey, I remember you. You used to be on Salty's podcast. I was like, yep. That's when I did my first podcast, and that's when I realized that was not a place for me to be.
Mm.
Because why? I have some common sense. But, you know, I don't understand why people pay him any attention at all. Because you can, it's like, I'm hoping in the real world you're really not that stupid. I'm hoping you're not. But
You
then
hope it's a
again,
grip, but it's hard to tell sometimes. It's hard.
exactly, dude. It's like,
hard to
are you?
tell.
It's like, did your mom drop you on your head or beat you with a jackhammer? I'm really not understanding yet.
He was smart enough to know to switch to see if he could get money from other
PlayStation
idiots
games.
that didn't know. Because if you really look at it, he was just as bad almost for Xbox.
He was,
before
yeah.
Oh, dude,
he
he was-
switched. So
Who are we talking about?
I
now?
mean,
Crap Gamer or Saltiest?
both.
Well, kind of both in
I
a
mean,
way, I guess
you
you
can
can
throw
say.
both of them in there. I mean, Crap
Yeah,
Gamer and gave him the well, I won't even
blueprint?
say Crap Gamer gave him the blueprint because Next Gen gave Crap Gamer the blueprint.
oh, next gen, Jesus.
Mm.
So I mean, and the only reason why I can say that because some people like, oh, you just picking it out. No, because I used to listen to the podcast way before
Yeah, dude.
they did that. So you see the evolution. It's not
Oh, yeah.
just somebody
They
saying
went from
it just to
they
say.
love this side. Oh, well, let's trash them so I can get these other guys, and then that's what they go back and
Now
forth.
you ain't wrong because I remember I was on Crossfire with Mooch, and I didn't say a word really to Crap Gamer because I blocked that. He's actually one of the first people I ever blocked on Twitter, and that's when he was on Team Xbox. Because I got
he's
tired
back
of
there
looking at
now.
my time. Oh, I know. I got tired of looking at my timeline, and I mean, he was literally praising every little thing that was, you know, it didn't matter what it was.
That
And I kept
clickbait
seeing this
videos.
dude. Yes. So first thing I did was block because I got tired of seeing his stuff. Well, then, you know, it wasn't a few months or maybe a year later, he was all PlayStation. And I mean, like I said, I've been on Crossfire several times, and he's been a guest on there with Mooch. And I mean, we would talk or whatever, but he'd go, "Yeah, it's funny being on a podcast. A bunch of people's got me blocked." I'd start laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, you're damn right." But you know, the thing is, now he's back on the Xbox side, and he's throwing shade at Sony, and I'm like, why do you have to have a side, dude? Why don't you just play games? I don't get it.
If you just be who you are,
yeah, I mean,
will flock to you if they see you being a genuine person.
We all know. You get
Ad
more
revenue,
attention,
baby.
Well, it's not just, you just get more attention, regardless of which side you're on, and if you even if it's negative attention, right? Just like everybody says, if you're a wrestler, you know,
the heel is the most popular.
You want people to boo you, or you want people to cheer you. You just don't want people to have crickets, right? So they don't care. They literally don't care, because they just know that their persona that they're putting on is whatever persona is out there. They may not be like this in in the real world per se, like at their house. They may not be, but they just do this because they know they're going to get the attention that they seek and they're wanting so bad. Like, I think that's the problem. These people just love attention. So they're going to say anything and everything whenever that needs to happen. So it's like, now that Xbox is trying to fight back, it's like, okay, I'm going to be on this side. I'm going to fight back at PlayStation because they're not doing well, or quote unquote well. Like, I think it's still funny that people still like, no, Sony is sucking. Like, really? What are they sucking at? Because they're selling everything. But hey, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just,
business is selling things.
Now you put a weird picture in my mind, Bomber, because I've got like this mental image. Because I've seen Salty, I know what the dude really looks like.
Yeah.
Now I've got this image in my head that he gets off Twitter, and he's sucking Jim Ryan's cock in a video, right? And then he gets off Twitter. He goes back to his little 1-bedroom condo, and there's a big old flashing neon sign outside that says "All Night Cheap Fucking Bookstore" right across the street from him, right? Because that's where he lives, is in the red light district. And he goes over to his little girlfriend, and he's wearing his Mario pajamas, and he curls up on the couch, and he's playing Starfield. And he goes, "I just can't let nobody online know I do this, baby. Thank you for keeping my secrets." I don't know why, but it just kind of goes through my head all of a sudden. I told you, dude, I'm fucked up.
That's
and I blame it on the government.
Imagination.
I told you, dude, my brain is mysterious. I blame the military. Sorry. I can't help it.
I'm extra shots they never told you what they were.
I'm 3rd generation military. That's got to have something to do with it somewhere down the line.
Started in the sack.
Exactly. My dad was a Vietnam vet. It's probably Agent Orange. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, just when you were talking about that, I just had that weird mental image in my head. And maybe that's the case. Maybe Crap Gamer does the same thing. He walks around, in like Phil Spencer boxers or something. Who knows? I just don't.
It's rare to find. Go ahead. Yeah, it's rare to find a podcaster or one who's heavily on Twitter that really doesn't have all the consoles, or at least PlayStation and Xbox. So it's just so funny how I'm team this, only this, but on the background, people know and play with you on the other console. Mm-hmm. But you got to keep that persona up.
Or that you're on that console all the effing time. Like, I know many a time when any of them, I don't care who it is, and even the ones we're even talking about, just other ones that are out there that always want to say that they're pro Sony or pro Xbox, whatever they are. And then literally you'll just see them online on that Xbox all the time. Like, they're never they're playing some game or something. Like, you're sitting there like, seriously? And they're playing like Crackdown or something like that. You're like, wait, did you?
And of all the games you're going to play, that's one you're playing.
Yeah, you bashed
then you roast that game?
You roasted this game, but you're playing it for like 20 hours straight. I hear you. All right.
Or Salty having a podcast saying that the game is horrible, Starfield, but then goes, I mean, I hadn't played it yet, but it's just horrible.
Look, I got to take extra offense to everybody who pulled any shit like that. Like, if you didn't play the game, you shouldn't be talking about the fucking game. Like, shut your mouth. You ain't playing.
That'd be like us sitting here going, dude, Spider-Man 2 is gonna suck.
Oh,
Trust
no,
me,
no,
bro.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
I ain't
no,
playing it.
no,
It's
listen,
gonna
no,
right.
Watch your
no,
mouth.
it's not the same because you said is gonna suck. No, you just
Is
said
gonna
no.
suck.
No,
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man 2
Okay.
is the
That's
worst game
future
that's came out on
tense.
PlayStation. Okay, it's
All
the
right,
worst
we can
game.
do it. We can do it this way.
You have to say
Since
it.
we do get a lot of free games and a lot of keys for free games to review, Spider-Man 2 sucks.
Yeah.
It's just like the first one.
There you go.
I know that's a shock. Trust me, bro. We've played it. We were reviewing it.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
You
And it has
sling
no
New York,
multiplayer.
okay? Like,
You sling
unbelievable.
weird semen type stuff out of your wrist.
Look,
Black
Penny
goo,
has
black
No
goo.
already
explanation
got
for it.
So
Black goo.
Yeah, and
I,
did that
I
too.
feel like I'm reading a descriptive paragraph right now. I don't even know.
And
You can't
you swing
read.
around the city.
And we
You-
have sources.
Ooh.
Our sources. tell
You
us.
take out people with the same fucking moves you did in part one.
That kicky
So,
thing against the
there you
house
go.
wasn't in part
Part of
one.
that review
Okay?
would be
Illiterate is a
correct.
part of the
Jeez.
problem.
Jeez, guys,
I love that. My
So,
sources.
yes,
Just
Spider-Man
wait.
2 does
My
suck.
sources.
my sources.
You heard it here.
But I watched it.
I know people in the industry, and they tell me
First of all, yeah. Oh, I just want to say, yeah, for all those people that were like the same people, just like that last. I think I even said it last time anyway. But when all those dumbasses on the Xbox side, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you follow me or if I follow you. Whatever. If you're a dumbass that started saying, "Oh yeah, I've been hearing from my sources that Starfield's amazing," and I'm like, you have no idea. Ain't nobody played it, and it was well before. Like it was like a week or two before even the top like IGN and all them even got their review codes. Like, dude, shut up! Like, you don't know anybody in the industry that's telling you
Well,
what the game.
you forgot the
doing right.
quotation marks, Bomber. You forgot
God.
the quotation mark.
It's like they just
I
wanna,
know.
It's like they just. Ooh, it's just like they want that cock.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Bomber. I played that phone game from Square Enix, and that shit's fucking amazing. Okay? I've already played it. Me and Cloud both. We've been making videos on it. Yeah, be ready, people. This game's coming. And if you've ever dreamed of covering the streets with shaving cream and a boogie board, you're in for a treat.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Because the other thing that's
Yes,
so
sir.
tough to even like listen to them is when they did the same thing for Redfall. I was like, come on, guys, like it's just, your track record's not doing so
man.
well. Just shut the
Yeah.
hell up.
I agree with
And
that.
yes,
dude.
Listen,
I was like,
I know a lot of
whoa.
people were pumped for Redfall.
No, I was
So,
pumped.
One of the first
but-
first party games coming out this gen, and then
Then got my hands on
I
it.
see the videos. I was like, "There's no way anybody
Mhm.
is pumped for this." There's not.
I was
Well,
interested initially. I wanted to play it. I mean, you got vampires, you got to
Exactly.
shoot.
what happened when you
good to
played
me? Yeah, when you played, it's like the controls.
You
Yeah,
played.
Well, I even
But
admitted
more so
I
than
played.
anything else. It was the controls, man. It
Don't
just
do
was
the controls, the
off.
pop in, the
I played that game out of
Actually,
spite.
the vampires who couldn't
vampires that don't do anything.
advance past curbs.
or just spin.
Yeah, it's like
Game Pass
there's
or
a
not.
curb
bad
here.
I was
AI.
like, I'm
Safe.
interested, but I'm
Right.
not.
Yeah, right. That's
type
how. Like,
thing. Like
I
you
was
know,
stoked. At
like
then I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, then of course when everybody's like, it's amazing. Y'all gonna lose y'all shit when it comes out. I'm like, okay, no,
I'm
this is
still
not-
trying to figure out what main character
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
use. I've played through 3
Yeah.
of them already, and each one of them are dynamic and spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. The only thing dynamic about that game, when you got chased by a vampire,
Was the fun.
right? When they did work, they would swarm you,
Oh, it
and
was nothing
your
to play
your character would move so slow.
Oh,
that
you
you
would
can barely
die left
shoot
and
one.
right
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're zooming all around you.
I like how
You
that's
die
a
all
positive
the day.
though. When they
Yeah.
did work,
That's the
it
thing.
was
Yeah.
pretty
If
cool.
the AI actually activated, there was a game in
this
there
one
somewhere,
time
you know
at
what I'm saying?
Bandcamp.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
I'm just
vampires
waiting for
weren't
the
afraid of
merger to
curbs
happen.
or steps.
so I
What,
can
for
get
the
my Call
meltdown?
of Duty.
Oh,
topic.
okay.
And it did have some decent parts, but I even said it on this podcast and a couple other podcasts. I finished that game out of spite because my mama didn't leave no quitter.
I
So
didn't finish it,
I
definitely.
had to finish it.
No, I did not.
I
have
made it
to.
a point to finish the game.
I didn't even start it. There you go.
I did finish it,
You and me both, Crispy.
Hey,
I
but
did
guess
not
what?
need
I
those
think we're better
achievements.
people because of
What-
it.
I did not
No.
need those
I
achievements.
have Game
Hey,
Pass. I mean, it
hey,
was one of those things. I'm like,
Pete Hines says, this game's going to be something people are going to be playing 10 years from now.
I mean,
Dude,
Fallout
Is
76.
it the only game that
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Well, now
Well,
Fallout
hey, look,
76.
That's
Somebody-
pulls it out of their ass somehow.
Okay, no,
I don't know.
Fallout
how.
76 at least, it's at
Dude,
least
they've got a
Fallout.
big player
Yes.
base.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. Yes, they do.
because they
They have
No
a very
Man's
large
Skied
player
it.
base now.
It was sucked ass on release,
I mean,
Yep.
Game Pass helped
but
that
they're
out
on
too.
it and they're on it and they're on it and
And Pete did say that they're not giving up on the game. So you
I
never
think-
know.
I
I'm
think they
just
did.
saying.
you
They
should
do.
just
They-
let
Nobody
it
will
die.
give
Let
it credit, even if it does well. We
put
understand
4
that.
stakes in it and let
but-
it die. Like,
Well, I'm with you on that, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're going to give up on it. I'm just saying, which I would
They
rather them
should.
spend their resources on something else.
For
to be
sure,
honest with
100%.
you.
Like, come on, please. Like, do something else.
Yeah, no,
they had fucking guns that shot steaks. I mean,
let's be honest.
that makes sense in Borderlands.
Who doesn't want
but
another
That's a
not
Doom
normal.
right now?
That's a normal thing.
I
in
mean,
a vampire game.
seriously, like
Yeah,
have a new Doom, dude. Like
No,
let's
not
go
from this
here.
team, right? This team is not this
Yeah,
team
but
doesn't do Doom.
They're gonna start doing the stuff that Microsoft does. Like, this is why Starfield's probably better than it should be, is because Microsoft's like, no, we're gonna give you
They had more
all
time.
the
Absolutely.
team.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like that support,
Oh.
like imagine id getting that kind of support. Imagine they say, you know what?
But it never
Coalition, you
did.
go
I
in
mean,
there and help
it-
them.
But it
You know what I
didn't need
mean?
the help,
Like-
though. That's the problem. It could make a solid game without any help, clearly.
Yeah, but losing
I
Mick
say-
Gordon was a big deal, dude. I'm sorry, man. Like, they lost Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon is done with them. And that dude makes some killer soundtracks. Does it make that game turns into something different when you have that music in your head?
dude, you
You know
could
what
have
I'm saying?
added Pantera to Redfall, and it would still suck.
Well, that's
And
what
I'm
I'm
a
saying. I mean,
huge-
obviously, but you know what I'm saying? Like, sound does matter. Like, dude, like
No,
when
sound
you're
definitely does matter.
dude,
It's just
Oh,
when
it
you're
does.
in
I'm
that
just saying that
fucking
id
Doom
can make a
Eternal,
game.
bro, you're like, bro, let's go, motherfucker. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
I
Like-
get what you're saying, but you know what? You could
Yeah, I
could
don't think
add
that would've helped
all
that.
kinds of different music to Redfall, and no, it's
Redfall could
The only
add
thing
it's gonna
just
make me
down to
do
the
is-
world and it would still suck.
You could have
Yeah.
60 FPS.
Oh,
4K,
no, well, that's where I
8K,
agree.
9K,
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
billion
Give up
K,
on
that.
you know what
We're
the
done.
Yeah, where
fuck
is that 60 FPS? Where is that 60 FPS upgrade?
cares?
No way.
They're
None
still
of it
working
matters
on
if the AI doesn't work. None of that
3
matters.
people still playing it might care when it comes
Dude,
out.
But
who-
I will.
I want to know. Anybody in chat, please. Anybody? I know
Yeah,
that-
is
I'm not
anyone
going
still
back
Nobody in
there,
chat's
but-
playing it.
Who's
Nobody in
playing
chat's playing it.
Redfall? Really? No.
I will go back to it if they actually fix the freaking AI. I might actually
Dude,
go
even
back
if they
to it.
fix the AI, it still would suck. The pop in, the
Dude.
textures, just terrible.
the AI.
slowness of the just
The-
your character in general is
And it's a
awful.
full-on
You
The
have, like,
AI
Yeah.
was so bad that I literally walked face first into a group of the
yeah, the little
what do they
guys with
call
guns,
them?
or whatever
The
they are.
cultist,
Yeah,
Yeah,
cult people.
and they
I
can't
literally
shoot.
walked straight at the dude.
Yeah, they.
He
And
didn't
they don't
attack
even
me. I
respond.
just shot
Yeah,
him.
they didn't
You
Shot
will
him right in the
shoot them and they
face.
still won't move.
Dude,
You'll
I
shoot
Yeah,
them
and I'm
still
like,
won't
what
shot
the
him with a
hell?
shotgun.
This-
They turned with a shotgun, shot
Like,
me, and missed me 3 times in a row. I'm like,
The
dude,
AI in that
Yeah.
was worse than it was in Deathloop, right?
Oh,
Because I
way
remember
worse.
playing
Yeah,
Deathloop.
it's-
I walked up behind a guy in
Deathloop was pretty bad
Deathloop.
too.
There was 2 guys. One guy, he was like knelt and he was fiddling with a control panel or something. The other guy was looking directly at me. I smoked the other guy in the head and killed him. I looked at the other guy for 4 seconds and he just, there's nothing. So I pulled out a shotgun. I shot him. It's like, what?
The
And
only
that's
other
why-
game,
And that's why
He's
I only
playing
had
Lucky
4
Tail.
hours of Deathloop.
He's playing Lucky Tail. So that's
the only game that had worse AI. Oh God, Bomber! What was that game we were all playing that night?
Outriders.
Shit.
No.
that was just
They
broken.
actually had decent AI.
Back
It's just
for
broken game.
back for dead.
No, me, Bomber, Leo, and Fork were playing it because the last one was really good, but this one just sucked.
Oh, what was it? Damn it, you're making me
Nice quiz.
I'm trying to think of it.
What kind of a game was it?
And it's an open world game too.
Was it FPS?
Shit. because we were trying to fly a helicopter and all this
Ghost
shit.
Recon Breakpoint.
That-
That probably was
that-
it. Yeah.
Recon, that's
Was it
Yeah.
Ghost Recon?
Wildlands.
because
It was Breakpoint, not Wildlands. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and me, Leo, and Bomber were literally walking up to guys and like dancing around them, and they wouldn't do shit. But then the weird part was Fork landed a helicopter on a building
Yeah, you did.
out in the yard, and then alarms go off. Right? Oh, okay, that makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just, it reminded me of that. Redfall was a little bit better than that, but not by much.
Yeah. But since we were talking about soundtracks and would it make it better or not, if anybody has like the extra edition to Starfield, and if you looking at that audio book and the
That OST does slap.
man, that soundtrack is nice. And then if you get to look at just the book of all the concept drawings and all the stuff that, I mean, it takes like an hour or maybe longer to look at, but just sitting there and listening to the music, it's amazing. If you guys hadn't done that yet, try.
Yeah, I don't do that type of stuff, man. I'm just outnumber me on that one, bro. I can't do all that.
I'm mad that they did it as an EXE, so you can't even extract the files because I haven't figured out yet how to get the files out of it. Because it's like an application, it's a separate application that runs on your PC. But yeah, it's strange how they did it because usually they give you like a PDF of the book and a separate OST, MP3s and stuff. But this one doesn't have the MP3s.
It might end up on Apple EXE or something.
Yeah, they're gonna resell it to you. I paid for the extra edition. Like what's up? So that was a little file, but yeah, the imagery and stuff in there, crazy, really nice.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool.
And guess what? On that note, we're gonna get everybody out of here.
All right.
That way, you know what? We can go play some Starfield.
Yes, sir.
Because see, I didn't get to play today because
I haven't played weirdly
enough, we had that hurricane come through. My power stayed on, my internet and cable stayed on. Last night we had a rainstorm come through at 3 a.m. My cable and internet went off and stayed off till 1 o'clock today. Didn't understand that one at all. So, and sadly, in today's world, you can't play a video game without fucking internet connected to your console.
Only on Xbox.
No, it worked on my PS5 too.
I get that
because I turned on my PS5 and tried to play a couple of games. Nope.
Which ones?
Port Solace.
You got to sign in. Just by you getting in and trying to sign in, they'll do that check.
Yes, sir. So don't say just Xbox, because my PS5s wouldn't sign in either, and I tried both. The one in my bedroom and the one in my living room, and neither one would let me play a game. Just like I tried every Xbox too, and none of them would work.
Wow.
So what did I do? I went to my PC. And I was able to play, Mortician's Assistant, at least. So,
shower with dad.
Oh my God! No.
What?
It's been a long time, bro.
Shower with dad.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, now they made a new one. They made a new one in case you guys didn't know. It's called Shower with Fork.
Oh wow!
Did y'all know that?
No, I missed that.
Then they got another one. And then they got another one too called Hovering with Husk.
Oh Jesus!
And you don't want to know what that one's entailing.
We
with
do
the
now.
Elvis vibrator.
Yeah. Oh, we're making an Elvis vibrator game. We're definitely going to make one. Y'all got to remember, my son's in the industry. I'm going to have him set it all up. We're going to sell that bitch on Steam. We're going to make a fortune. We'll make $10. We're giving away codes in the chat.
Got to get that license though.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans,
and that'll be huge, huge.
We'll just change the way we spell Elvis. That's all.
There you go.
Works for
man.
me.
They're slinging Elvis collector plates every weekend late at night on TV, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I mean the fucker's been dead there since before I was born. I mean, what's the big deal now? Right? And even his wife. No, his daughter's dead. And I think his wife's still alive.
Lisa, right?
Priscilla.
Yeah, the one who's playing the Naked Gun.
Priscilla.
Yeah, she's still alive. His daughter's dead.
Lisa Marie married Michael Jackson at one point.
Yeah, she's dead now. That's the point.
And Nick Cage.
Now he should be dead. But
It's
anyway,
then he couldn't make masterpieces like Renfield.
National Treasure, baby.
I've still got to watch that movie.
It's actually there's some pretty hilarious gore in that movie. I think you would like it.
I've got to watch it. I've got it actually.
I mean,
Peacock.
that's hard to go
Ghost
against
Rider.
Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass, dude. Kick-Ass he was pretty good in Kick-Ass. You watch Kick-Ass?
Kick-Ass was
Kick-Ass
funny.
1 and 2.
Oh,
It's
They
been
were
a while.
funny.
I've always
They
meant to
were
watch
good.
them, but never did. I think I started the first one.
Dude,
But
they're-
yeah,
At
I know
least
they. I
watch
know
the
they
first
good. Yeah, I
one.
need to catch them.
At
yeah.
least watch the first one.
Now I'll tell you, I shared one movie yesterday with everybody that was kind of interesting. That movie called Sun. I found another one yesterday too called it's called Z, and it's on Shudder. You got to check that one out if you got Shudder.
So
Just
is Sun,
called
is
Z.
that on the streaming? Is that on a streaming service I can look it up on?
Yes, sir, smart ass. It's called Shudder. But check it out. It's if you remember the movie from years ago called Drop Dead Fred about the imaginary friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Drop Dead Fred was actually pleasant. This imaginary friend's not. So it's quite interesting. My wife and I watched it yesterday. We're like, holy shit. It was actually, I was shocked. There was a couple of good ones on Shudder. Because me, I've got all those subscriptions to Shudder, Screambox, but that's just me. And on that note, everybody here on YouTube, everybody watching us on Rumble, which I'm really shocked. There's a lot of people watching us on Rumble. We're going to get out of here and we're going to do the outros as of now. So Crispy, tell everybody where they can find you.
At Chris Bomb on Twitter or X or I don't give a shit. Chris Bomb 20 at Xbox Live. And you can find me on Breakfast with Boom Fridays, 10 a.m. And of course, back here on Gaming Beyond the Box, 7 p.m. Sundays. We'll see you then.
Fair enough. Scrub. Everybody where they can find you.
You can definitely keep checking us out here on Sunday nights, but you can find me on Twitter at Scrub Nurse with the number 3 behind it. And then you can find me streaming, probably playing Call of Duty on Twitch at Scrub_Nurse. So appreciate Pixel Bit G hanging out with us. Everybody in the chat, shout out to the replay gang. We'll see y'all next week.
All right. Peniac. Everybody where they can find you and potentially block you because, you're like blockable material.
You got that right. You got that right. Here Sunday nights at 7 p.m. with all these fine gents. Pixel, glad to have you. Good to have you. And
was it good or what? I mean, come on now. You're giving mixed thoughts.
Don't interrupt me again.
He feels gaped.
No.
Pause.
Yeah, Peniac Giant on Twitter. Probably dedicating my entire gaming situation to Baldur's Gate 3 until Spider-Man 2. So, yeah.
Which we already told you. It sucks.
Respect.
We know people.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that.
Respect. You're actually playing it. Respect.
On my American account. Don't go checking this account.
Your Scandinavian account, right?
You won't see any trophies on this account, my American account.
Oh, and by the way, we're hoping that Hurricane Lee does not come up to your area, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yes, because it looked like it might be doing that. Be safe.
Yeah.
No, it's going to take a turn.
I live on the coast,
smash right
so I get my share of hurricanes. And not saying I want anything bad to happen to you, but we just don't want it to happen to us. So there's that. I don't want it to happen to you either. But yeah, we don't want it. We're all sitting here. We got fans out on the beach. We're pushing that bitch out to the ocean. We're trying to push it up north. We don't want it. We're good.
Just drop a nuke.
He's got
on
those
it.
industrial
I'll
fans.
fix
That's
it.
what he's got.
Yeah, exactly.
To redirect it, right?
All right. And Bomber. Everybody where they can find you, sir.
Of course, you can find me everywhere at HR Bomber. Yeah.
No, not really. I couldn't find you in the IRS website.
You didn't look.
Yeah, I did.
In the back files.
I looked at all the files.
Well. Shh.
Anyway.
But no, yeah, find me everywhere, HR Bomber. Find me here every Sunday, of course, and appreciate Pixel coming out and everybody in chat. Enjoy your games, do all the stuff, enjoy your stuffs that you like, and if you want to pew pew, go pew pew. If you want to, be in the start and play in the field, do that too.
Have sex with a bear. I mean,
Oh, have sex with bears. Yes, I forget. That is something that Paniac has to still do. So
I ain't fucking no druids, okay?
Oh, you are
And
definitely
bear?
going to get
What?
or the druid's going to fuck you. I mean, that's going to be the other option.
That's kind of how it worked out. Yeah,
That's kind of how it's going to work. You
Name's
either going to
Rogue.
or they going to
Shadow,
do it. Okay.
Shadowheart has taken my heart.
Get it.
Oh, watch out.
Holy shit! Oh, sorry. Okay. Before we leave, real quick,
Oh, Pixar
everybody's
is-
heard about this guy on Twitter that's harassing Alana Pierce, I think is her name, the girl that works at Sony
yeah,
Santa
Alana
Monica,
Pierce.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I think
because
we all
she was
know
playing
who-
Starfield. Let me tell
Yeah,
you
fuck that
something.
guy.
There's some dudes that's got this guy's picture posted online. This motherfucker ain't got no right to talk about nobody
That's usually how it is.
because
Yep.
That's
he
usually how it
proves
goes.
damn good and well Peter Griffin was based on a human.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Exposed.
They've got a picture of him at a gym. He's larger than the fucking equipment.
Hey,
All
you
I
gotta
can say
start
is
somewhere,
wow.
right?
Hey, you gotta
He
start
started somewhere and
somewhere.
it was at the fucking buffet, the same place his ass ended.
Shit.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
I see it.
5,000 calories later. Let's start working out now and have a heart attack.
Bomber, you got
Yeah,
a cousin
let's go.
that has a beard with glasses?
I don't.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
That's tough.
That's cold. He's only talking to Alana and saying that shit because he knows he can never get a woman. At least not one with a pulse anyway. Holy shit.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh, she
Oh,
roasted
wow.
it.
Yeah, even
Damn.
a dug up one would probably reject him.
My mother, dude, was a hoe.
He's
She
a
would
goofy-
walk away from him and she's dead.
He's a goofy little son going.
Wow. Damn.
See,
Man,
I
that
don't know where this
proves,
dude is. Y'all
Man's
all
out
keep
here
talking
being
about
a necromancer and can't even get any. Oh,
that proves what we've been saying. These dudes that do this shit all day, we are right. They do fit a stereotype, and that's it.
We're
It's
probably
sad, but
paying
true.
them, Wilmy. We're probably
The
paying
only
them.
way this dude is getting laid if he finds a giant chicken and crawls up his ass and waits.
So why is he going after her? Just because she played?
Because she is
she's
talking about
like
Starfield.
Found that
She did a video
could go
about
through
Starfield
Pluto
and
or
how
something?
she
It's
loves it.
apparently illegal to work for one company and play games from the other company.
Oh wow!
How dare
Exactly.
she be a gamer?
Well, then I guess
Yeah.
Phil Spencer should be fired.
Yeah, Phil should
which,
be fired too, apparently, because people are dumb.
Yeah, I just
Corey
people-
Blaylock should be gone.
Yeah, Corey,
Jaffe.
all of
Neil
them.
Juckman should be gone.
She
Jaffe
said even
said this is
Herman
most-
Holst.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
Herman Holst should be gone.
He was gaming too.
Jaffe
so.
said that's his top game ever. So
Yeah, well, I'm surprised he didn't say
Well,
nothing.
he
I
Jaffe
guess.
people, so I gotta give him a salute. I'm not a fan of dude, but he Jaffe motherfucker. Like, you done?
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
he set a new standard.
Yeah, that was actually kind of funny. I read that, and I really don't know that much about the dude either. I know he created God of War, the original, and had a hand in Twisted Metal, I think.
Oh
yeah.
But-
those
he
two.
About
created,
Corey?
he created that too, I think.
No,
two
Jaffe.
great games. by
Yeah,
the way.
Jaffe.
Oh, Jaffe. Oh,
Yeah.
mhm.
God of War.
All right, but yeah, I thought everybody might get a kick out of those photos. Holy shit,
Yeah, that's horrible.
man! Nothing screams 40-year-old virgin quite like a picture of this guy. Huh. If you have cornfields in this day and age and you want to keep crows out, that's all you need right there is that fucker's picture. Holy shit. How this motherfucker walked into a McDonald's just to watch the signs change. Man.
damn.
He steps on a scale and says, one at a time, please.
We buy $10. He buys 50. There you go.
Nah, dude.
McDonald's.
If them pants he was wearing were yellow and he bent over, they had split two guys and crawling his ass thinking it's a yellow cab, man. Holy
That's crazy.
shit.
I'm glad I don't see some of the stuff you guys see on Twitter.
I know.
You know what? I need to invite that motherfucker here next summer because I can take him to the beach and sell shade.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh,
you
we're
know,
still, we're still live.
Roast right now.
You gotta have at least two more before we sign off.
Nah, I think I'm over it now.
But the hypocrisy is in this picture saying that if you see somebody that looks like me, be nice to them at the gym, be nice to them at work because you don't know what they're going through. But you're over here just railing this girl online.
I tell you what, he
Where's this
went
dude
through.
Making
at?
her life
I have not seen
hell.
it. Am I got? Do I have to
Wow.
look up Alana's account or something? Is that what I have to do?
I need to see
He
this
went through about 8 boxes of Twinkies before he took that fucking picture.
Here, I'll send it to the
No, I
group.
don't want to see it.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
I
all
won't
right.
click it. I won't click
Pixel,
it.
thanks for joining us, dude.
I won't click it.
Yeah, man.
And tell everybody where they can find you, Pixel.
You can find me on Twitter under Pixelated G, and eventually maybe you'll find me streaming some games on here on YouTube. So and you know, I'll be on Keasante's show, which the name constantly escapes me, but every now and again. But you know, I appreciate the invite, man. I had a good time with you guys. Y'all all crazy as shit, as expected. I love
That's
it.
the point.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, we've always been crazy. We don't
Yes,
deny it.
sir.
We enjoy it actually.
Yep, good time.
And
man.
my
Had a good
therapist
time.
says there's nothing wrong with it. So
It's healthy, man. It's healthy. It's good for the
Gotta work
spirit.
it out, man.
yeah, because the first time I saw that fucker, I walked in his office. I'm like, I'm having a hard time making friends, you cocksucker. And he told me he didn't know why. So, but apparently we figured it out now.
Yeah.
And the irony of that will set in about the time I click end show. All right. And on that note, you can find me, of course, here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. There really wasn't a lot to talk about. I think we managed to pull it off and make you laugh a little bit for a couple hours. But you can find me here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. You can find me on Twitter for Wilmy Hood #2. You can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam by the same name. And if it draws attention, yes, I canceled my PlayStation account. After all these years I have PlayStation Plus, I finally canceled it. I am not paying that kind of money for something I don't really use. So,
Yep.
A little
and I
expensive.
I'll
didn't.
be doing that too.
I'll be doing that next. Yep. They're not getting me after March. Sorry.
Yeah, mine's still good till December 26th, the day after Christmas, which was weird. So, but yeah, I didn't post pictures of it online because I didn't want that type of attention. But anyway, everybody have a great week. Play some Starfield or Balls on Your Gate Part 3. It doesn't really matter. Just play something. And if you're playing with yourself, you don't enjoy it, just remember, you can put a wig on your hand, draw like some lipstick on there or something, just jazz it up.
Pamela.
And we will see you. Exactly.
Pamela Anderson. Yeah.
And we will see you guys here next Sunday night. Have a great week, and we will see you soon.